Nigeria, 100 high-risk Boko Haram financiers identified. Wow, let's see what will happen to them. Minister of Interior, Rauf Aregbesola, has said that the federal government has identified 100 high-risk financiers of Boko Haram. He said that these financiers have links to at least 10 different countries of the world. Aregbesola made the disclosure at the recent Third Ministerial Conference on Counter-Terrorism Financing No Money for Terror, which took place in India. A statement made available to Vanguard by his aide, Abdul Malik Suleiman, on Sunday stated that Aregbesola was highlighting the benefits of the Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit, in the fight against terrorism. He said, the Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit has played a significant role in supporting all our intelligence, security, and military services. The unique ability of the NFIU to work with counterparts in the region and across the world, particularly through the framework of the Egmont Group of FIUs, is a key asset for our country. In 2019, the NFIU commenced an in-depth analysis of the financing of Boko Haram group. This analysis, which took almost 18 months to complete, resulted in the identification of almost 100 high-risk financiers and identified links to 10 different countries. The NFIU was able to build a thorough picture of the transnational services of the group's finance using intelligence from several countries, including our immediate neighbors, Cameroon, Chad, Niger, and Togo. Ultimately, the result of the analysis resulted in the arrest of 48 of the financiers and the ongoing prosecution of a number of them. Aregbesola also canvassed improved welfare for Nigerians living, studying, or seeking business opportunities in India. He made a 4-point demand from the Indian government for an improved well-being of Nigerians living in that country. Aregbesola also advocated a change in the Indian visa policy for Nigerian students. This is to allow Nigerian students have a visa for study programs and not on 6 monthly basis, which is burdensome in cost and time, the statement added. The minister also canvassed for granting special visa for Nigerian businessmen and women to facilitate trade between the two nations. He urged the Indian government to, as a matter of urgency, reciprocate visa on arrival policy of Nigeria in India for Nigerians visiting India. Aregbesola at the conference also called for the inclusion of Nigeria as a full member of the G20 group of nations for justice and equity, even as he urged India to release Nigerians who have served their terms in prison, as well as others who were detained without trial. So Aregbesola is saying all of this in India. Can you imagine? Yeah? So you are not saying, first of all, he's saying that Nigeria has identified 100 financiers. And out of 100 financiers, 48, have been arrested and some are facing prosecution. What now? So what is happening to the remaining 52? Are they not reachable? Are they not accessible? What has happened to them? The ones you have arrested, where are they? And how have you updated the public on the prosecution of those ones that have been arrested? What have you done about them? And how has that helped terrorism even in Nigeria? Now we remember when they came now and they said everybody should do NIN. What are you doing with NIN? They say they want to use it to track people that are, to track bandits in the bush. Now, how many of the bandits in the bush have been ever arrested through the use of the NIN? So they just went to India and to say things that are not realistic. And when they're saying it, they don't even know that the people they're talking to are laughing at them in their heart. You understand? How can Aregbesola say you have 100, you have identified 100 high-risk financiers of Boko Haram? What have you done to them? Okay, now the Boko Haram themselves, what have you done to bring them to book, or to bring the activities to book, by at least prosecuting them? Rather, they will say they drop arms, and the next thing you say you have rehabilitated them, and the next thing you reintegrate them into the armed forces. You wear them uniform and give them rifle. And then the next thing, they will start leaking the military security intelligence to the other Boko Haram people. I don't understand what this man is saying. So now, this identification of 100 high-risk financiers of Boko Haram, how has it helped to manage and control terrorism in Nigeria? Because today, banditry is still the big problem that we have. Lagos-Ibadan Expressway is a problem. The Abuja-Kaduna train railway is a problem. Most people in the city can't go to their villages. Most people in the villages can't go to their farms. And what have you done? People are bombing churches, killing people on a daily basis, mass murder and suicide bombing. So how has this your 100 persons identified, all right, helped in managing risk in Nigeria? This security risk? Nothing. And then the next thing, he just went there and started talking about the financial institutions, the Nigerian Financial Intelligence Unit that has helped in this identification, did in-depth analysis, connected them to several countries, over 10 countries where these 100 persons are connected to. So what is the outcome? How has it benefited Nigerians? Nothing. He just went there and started telling India to give opportunity for Nigerians coming to study in India or to live in India. Started soliciting. That is as good as begging India to allow us to enter, to reciprocate visa on arrival that we have for India to Nigeria. That's fine, all right. But the question is, when Nigerians go to India, how are they even hoping to come back? Because everybody is jackpotting and nobody wants to come back to this country. You understand? Nobody wants to come back. So I don't understand. The first 100 persons he's just talking here now just turned me off, because nobody has update in Nigeria. He just went to India to talk about it. In Nigeria, we don't even know that they've seen 100 persons that are connected to 10 countries sponsoring Boko Haram activities. But you can't arrest them. You can't investigate them. You can't mention their names. They've done this investigation I think 2 years ago or so, and the names, they say they are big shots. They can't mention their names. So what are we talking about? Why are you talking about it now? Somebody is asking, where are the 400 financiers that were identified? We don't know where they are. Thank you, bro. Same way they will always be telling us they know the financiers and have not been able to pick up any. They are here again with another story of 100. I am telling you, useless country every day, story from story to story. But you are still in the useless country. That's what somebody is saying now. So why are you are calling Nigeria useless country, but you are still in the useless country? The country is not useless. The leaders are the useless people. That is the truth. The country has been made great by God, but people are making it look bad for everybody. All right? So we want their names to be published in Nigerian dailies. What about those names sent from UAE as terrorist sponsors? All are Fulanis. Federal government are backing, to destroy this country. Yes. So what government of Nigeria to mention and bring them to book? All right. So we want government of Nigeria to mention them and bring them to book. Something must be done. Not under this government. So this is what Aregbe Shola is saying. They've identified 100 terrorists linked to 10 countries, and they've arrested 48, prosecuting them. But the other 52, we don't know where they are. The next thing is begging China to allow Nigerians to come and study there, and also to release Nigerians that have been in prison without trial or that have completed their jail terms to be freed. That is just what he's doing. These people, and as he don't talk and I don't finish, he don't, as he stand up for the chair, enter plane, come back, the thing don't enter blues. Nobody go remember that this country existed before. Life continues. Oh, wow. All right, guys, thank you for listening, and let's have your comment below concerning what Aregbe Shola is telling us here.